What is an employee probation period? An employee probation period is an initial predetermined length of time, typically 30 to 90 days or up to 6 months, at the beginning of a new hire's employment. The probationary period is typically set out in a written employment contract, while also having a statutory element that is oftentimes linked to the probationary period. Employers use the probationary period to assess whether or not the employee is a good fit for the job and the company's work culture. Performance assessment, to evaluate the new hire's skills, abilities, work performance, and conduct in a real-world setting. Cultural fit, to determine if the employee is compatible with the company's team dynamics and work culture. Mitigate hiring risk. It generally allows the employer to terminate the employment relationship more easily, often with less or no required statutory notice or severance pay compared to a non-probationary employee, though this varies significantly by jurisdiction and the employment contract. Establish expectations, to provide training, set clear performance goals, and offer focused feedback. The concept of an employee's probation period in Alberta is closely tied to the Alberta Employment Standards Code's rules regarding termination notice. The Alberta Employment Standards Code does not actually define or mandate a probationary period. The most significant legal milestone is the 90 days of employment. Under the code, if an employee is terminated on or before the 90th day, the employer is not required to provide minimum written termination notice or pay in lieu. If an employee is terminated after 90 days, the employer must provide the minimum notice or pay in lieu as required by the code, which is 1 week's notice after 90 days of employment. Typical length. Due to the 90-day termination notice rule, many employers use a 90-day or 3-month period in their employment contracts, which they refer to as a probationary period. Contractual term. A probationary period must be explicitly stated in the employment contract to legally exist. The length of this contractual period can be longer than 90 days, but once an employee has worked for more than 90 days, they are entitled to the minimum termination notice protections under the Employment Standards Code, regardless of whether their probation is still ongoing. For more employment law legal matters, we welcome you to visit our website in addition to contacting our law firm to schedule a confidential consultation on employment law legal matters. Thank you.